Hi everybody, my name is Pete Petrowski. Thanks for watching this video. Today I'm going to talk about things you can do to assist yourself when you're suffering sinus infections. Natural sinus infection remedies essentially is the topic of this video. I myself suffered horrible, terrible, miserable sinus infections for over 20 years, and it's only been relatively recently that I've discovered ways to actually stop suffering sinus infections, and I'm going to share those things with you in some of these videos. In this particular video, I want to talk about nasal irrigation. Nasal irrigation is so important. If you think about it logically, at least for me, in my experience, most of my sinus infections came from particulate matter that had lodged itself up into my sinus tissue, and then did whatever and got a foothold and started the sinus infection. For example, when I was gardening or things like I was gardening, I get a lot of organic material up there, and it would just sit up there and slowly decompose, and a lot of bacteria was associated with that, and it was just all downhill from there. So it's really, really, really important to use a nasal irrigator, something like this. They come in lots of different flavors. To wash the particulate matter out of your sinuses before it gets a hold, and actually gives you an infection. This is probably the most important preventative maintenance technique, as well as when you actually do have a sinus infection. If you can keep it washed out, it really helps quite a bit. There's lots of things you can add to the water in these things. This particular one you fill with warm water and you put it in one side of your nasal, and you tip your head up, and it will run through your sinus cavities and out the other side. You don't want to use straight tap water. You want to use filtered water if you can, because there's chlorine in tap water and fluoride and who knows what else is in there. But chlorine is a drying agent. You don't want to dry your sinus tissues out, so use some filtered water if you can. Also, the water that comes out of our tap is not the same pH. It's a chemical term, but it's not the same pH as our bodies, and we want to get the water to have the same pH as the tissues in our sinuses, because we're running that water through there. And the easiest way to do that is I use a salt shaker, and I just do one of these in here, and that really helps a lot. It really brings the pH pretty close to a natural body. So that's my technique for you. I hope you use it and have great success with it. And I have some more videos on this, so check them out, search them out. Go to my website, www.sinuspainhelp.com, and I have all kinds of other things, good things there. So see ya. Bye.